Hello, welcome to the Data Channel, and you're watching SQL Bootcamp for Data Professional. As part of this topic 19, we will be discussing one of our topic which is where 1 equal to 1 in SQL. So this is a condition, basically 1 equal to 1, whatever we'll be giving. This is a part of a condition statement which is a where condition. So 1 equal to 1 in SQL so is also called as a dummy or placeholder condition. And so you might be wondering, right? So this is 1 equal to 1 is always evaluates to true, right? And so then what exactly the importance of using 1 equals to 1 and as a developer or as a SQL analyst, how exactly you can make use of where 1 equals to 1, or basically you might have seen 1 equal to 1 in some of the codes. You want to understand what exactly it means and why it is being used. So to avoid that, so to clear that confusion basically, or to have that clarity, so we will understand in this video. Before proceeding, we would recommend you to please subscribe and also press bell button for instant notifications. So let's get started. So what exactly 1 equals to 1, and when exactly, what are the key features, what are the characteristics of using 1 equals to 1, right? So it actually facilitates the dynamic query building. So as a developer or as a data analyst, so you will be writing a complex query, right? And whenever you're writing a complex query, you have to play around with the conditions. So whenever you're playing around with the conditions, so using 1 equals to 1, right, when generating SQL queries programmatically, right, this simplifies adding optional conditions, right, and a where clause without additional logic for handling the first condition. So what that means, right, like suppose you have a query here. Let's suppose you don't have this 1 equals to 1, right, and you have this simple query, right, and you just query this and you get the result out of it. However, when you're debugging, you want to comment the department, right? I just want to comment the department a line, and again I try to execute the statement, but I get the error because here I need to remove the way and condition, right? So and condition is need to be removed, and again I need to execute this, right? But whenever again I want to add the first condition, right? So again I need to add a and condition. I need to comment remove this comment and then execute this. So this is not so user friendly and not so readable when your code is in development phase, right? So what you generally you can do is, here you can put 1 equal to 1 as a query, right? So and then you can put this in uncondition. Basically you can comment this code easily out, right, and you can remove the comment also easily out. So that's quite user friendly and also it's more readable. So let's suppose you have tens of 20s of conditions here, so you just it makes it more readable also, and it is more programmer friendly also, right? So this is specifically for handling the first condition, right, where you need not remove the and condition or add the and condition, so that kind of scenario. But programmatically it doesn't have any significance because 1 equals to 1 will always signifies true, right? So it is as good as writing nothing condition. There are 6 records. If you do select star from employees also, you will get 6 record. If you do 1 equal to 1 also, you will get 6 records only, right? And so the other condition is where you want to avoid syntax errors. So what exactly syntax error? Like similarly, right? So um, as we just saw, like if you don't use this, so we might end up in kind of having a syntax error, right? So and also as you saw, like improving more readability and maintainability. So it makes dynamically generated SQL more consistent and easier to read and maintain a uniform structure across. So where you have like 1 equal to 1 and you have the uniform structure for both of the conditions here, right? And so wherever you are encountering a testing scenario where you want to test your code, debug your code, so keep the first line open with 1 equal to 1 and rest lines you can play around with the different conditions. So but there is a you need to be also like careful when using 1 equal to 1. It is not always necessary for static queries where you have a production grade query which is running in production, so it is always not necessary to use one equal to one, because it creates a unnecessary overhead. Because if it is misused in simple queries, it is not it's not having any real effect on the logic. However, it is a unnecessary overhead actually to the compute power, right? So basically, in summary, one equal to one is helpful for a kind of where you are having a dynamic SQL programming, SQL query generations to improve maintainability and ensuring correctness and a kind of a debugging scenario. But however, it should be not used in the production grade or in the production as part of the production queries. So hope this simple short video was useful. Please comment in the comment section for more if any queries. So thanks for watching.